Hey guys, so today I decided to record my process for designing some characters for my friend. They didn't have a persona or anything, and they were really interested in it, so I decided to make them one. The thing was, they didn't know what they wanted, so I made a bunch for them to choose from. And they ended up actually choosing the griffin and the cat, which you'll see when they are finished. So, these don't actually have, like, line art, they just have really clean sketches. So I decided to film my sketching process. So right now you're seeing me put down the base block shapes, which will be turned into different types of line art when I get to it. And I was struggling coming up with what kind of characters I wanted to do, because I knew they liked birds, but that was basically the end of it. I was actually going to give all the characters wings, but I'm actually really bad at drawing wings, so it would have just taken me way too long. And see, here you see me finally getting to the clean sketch part, which is what I used for the line art. This is as far as I went with the cleanup. And my favorite was actually this one right here, was the tiger. I actually decided to keep that one. They decided they didn't want it. I decided to do a bunch of characters because I asked them what kind they wanted, and they was like, do you know how to draw a bird? And I was like, not really. And they were like, oh, okay, well, I don't know. And I was like, okay, so I tried to draw a bird, and the bird's pretty cute, and I ended up giving it to my other friend who likes birds too, because she thought it was cute. But so I did a bunch of different animals, because animals are cool, and I'm furry, and that's what I do best. So here's a cat, and I knew their favorite colors were black, purple, blue, and blue. And I also liked pastels, so I just decided to do a bunch of each. They ended up choosing the griffin and the cat. I don't know if I've said that already or not, but yeah, they chose the griffin and the cat, which the griffin was actually my second least favorite, so I'm surprised they did. But, I mean, everyone has different preferences, and I suppose it was still a good design. My least favorite was probably the puppy, which my other friend ended up choosing because he thought it was adorable. But yeah, all the designs, none of them are really based off of anything. The tiger is actually one that I've wanted to do for a while because, like, it's so cute. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And I wanted to make sure that they had a whole thing of choices. So my thing actually ended up spazzing out, and the footage before this, that was in between this and the other one, actually ended up corrupting, so I couldn't use it. So it skipped right to, like, the coloring process, which I'm sorry about that, but it's too late now. But I wanted to give the tiger realistic markings, kind of, with unrealistic colors. So I chose mint green and white and pink, and I wanted it to look really cool. Like, I wanted it to look like if you cut this saying that. If you cut this tiger open, it's just gonna bleed rainbows. That's all I want. I wanted it to look like a pastel gore feature so that I can draw pastel gore, I suppose. I really like drawing pastel gore, so. But, yeah, so I decided to keep her. I don't know what I'm gonna name her yet, but, you'll probably end up seeing more speed paints of her and stuff, so yeah. But, I really enjoyed how she came out. And when I'm designing animals, I always try to keep my colors between, I try to use no more than 5 and at least 3, because that gives them, like, enough variance to, like, look unique, but makes it so that they are still like unified as one character. None of the colors look out of place. Especially when I'm making adopts and designs for other people. So for the cat, my friend really likes spooky stuff, so I decided that a spooky cat would be the best. And at first I was just gonna make it look really tired, and then I was like, you know what, that looks like an eye of a skull. So I made it into a skull using a water brush. And then I decided, why not make it a whole skeleton? So the whole point of this is that, like, no matter which way, any of the ways, flat ways that you look at it, like from the side or from the front, you're gonna be able to see the bones. So, like, there's 3 spinal cords, like, one from the side, one from the top, and one from the other side. And then there's black markings from where, like, around the eye, which is where a huge divot would be, and in the ear, and stuff. And then I decided that it needed to have earrings because it wasn't punk enough. And then I moved on to the griffin. They ended up choosing the cat, so that's what the final design for the cat looks like, and I actually really like it, and I'm kind of glad they chose it. But then I moved on to the griffin, and the file corrected there again, so you didn't get to see me coloring the front part. But I'm also really happy how the front legs came out, but I did not like the design itself. It felt really plain and, like, I don't know, I didn't like it. I liked the back legs though, like, I liked how I did that. But yeah. And then on to the bird. So when I did the bird, I had no idea what I wanted. I knew I wanted it to be freckly, but I didn't know what colors. I had no idea what I was going for. So everything on it is completely just guesswork. Like, I had no idea what was going to look good or what I was going for or anything. But I actually ended up really liking how it came out, and I didn't even know what I was doing, so I'm really proud of the bird. And I liked how unified it looks. It looks like the most, I don't even know, I really like the bird. And I don't even like birds, so. And then I moved on to the puppy, I believe. Yep. So I was trying to decide how to what colors to make it, and I decided that a dusty rose would be cute. So that's what I went with, was a dusty rose color. But I ended up not liking it because it was both too pale and too saturated for other colors to pop out well enough. But I think I still went with it, and I kind of regret it because, like, I don't know, I don't like the base color. So I changed it a little bit, and it looks a little bit better, but still not enough that I like it. That's probably my least favorite design out of all of these. But, what I wanted it to be able to be put next to Sparky, and it looked normal. I did not achieve that, but I don't know. My friend liked it, and so it's his. But, yeah, I think after this, I picked out all the colors. You can see I put in the colors next to each of the characters so that, like, if there's a gradient or anything, you're still gonna get the same color. So next I went on to the wolf. I had to fix the line art a little bit because something happened there, but I don't know what it was. But so I decided to make it a dark purple color with black gradients, kind of like the cat, but not like the cat. And I wanted to give it a really basic design. And then I don't know if I cut it out or not, but Sai actually ended up crashing while I was making it. Oh, yep, there we go. Sai crashed. And thankfully I had just saved after doing the puppy, so I just had to redo the wolf again. So I went back to a dark purple again, and I actually ended up liking this better because it looked more normal than the other one did. And I actually ended up liking it a lot more. And I think this is the only one that I have that I haven't given away yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might end up giving it to my other friend, but I'm kind of mad at him right now, so who knows. But yeah, and that's the wolf. I actually really like it. And the fox, I had zero ideas for what I was going to do, so I was just kind of messing around for a little while until I finally got an idea. And my friend who took the bird actually ended up taking this one too, so that's that. But I was so unsure of what I was supposed to do with it, so I ended up going with green, even though it's my least favorite color. And I was like, oh hey, you know what, I bet you pink would look good with it, and then pink didn't look good with it, so I was like, okay, so more green. And it's monochromatic design, and it's kind of really boring, but also kind of cool at the same time. I don't even know. With green eyes, and then the pink kind of helps the monotony, so it looks okay. And here I was just doing the background, and we're coming to the end of the speed paint, and so yeah, I hope you guys like this, and be sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you next week. Bye!